Hey folks, if you're ready to set up your attendance, this video should show you how to do that. There's also a kind of text and screen capture version if you prefer that. So I'm just going to walk through setting it up for myself. If you have questions, let me know. So Jason and I put this together in Google Forms and Google Sheets. So you should all have access. You are going to want to make sure you're signed in to your Google account already, though. That'll make this go a lot better. Okay, so on the attendance page in our Canvas shared course, it says, click here to make a copy of the attendance form. So I'm going to click on that link. It is going to ask if I'd like to make a copy. I do, so I will make a copy. Here you can change whatever you want to change. Maybe you want to put your name on it. Currently, it's asking what's their name, their ID number, and what period they're checking in for. You can delete these questions. You can add more. It doesn't actually matter at all. So as much or as little as you want to change here, it is up to you. I am going to not name it copy of attendance. I'm going to put my name on it up here also, just so that I can find it later. Okay, that step is done. Good job. Back to Canvas. Add or change any questions I'd like. I've already done that. Click here to make a copy of the attendance sheet. I'm going to click that link as well. Would I like to make a copy? Yes, I would. Make a copy. This might look a little scary if you don't do a lot in Google Sheets, but it's really not bad at all. So there are very few things I'm going to do. I am going to change the name from copy of attendance to put my name on it, just so that I can find it easier later. And in here is where we want to add class lists. So for now, I'm just going to put in an example student. And in a separate video, I'll show you how to get those class lists out of Synergy in case you don't know how to do that yet. So whatever their bsd48.org email address is, that's what I want to put in here. So for your 4 periods, period 1, 2, 3, and 4, you're going to put in your students' names and their email addresses. That's it. Just do that for those 4 periods, and you will be all set to go. Okay. Back to our list of things to do. Add our class list to period 1 through 4 tabs. We have done that. Link them up. So if you have used Google Forms, maybe mostly as polls, or you want to look at graphs, you might not have done this particular thing before. So this is the part I want you to pay attention to. You are going to go to that form that we made a copy of just a few minutes ago. You're going to go to the responses at the top. Currently, there aren't any responses because no one has tried to check in for my class yet, but we can still do this step. So this little green box here, the little miniature sheets logo, we're going to hit create spreadsheet. But we don't want to create a new spreadsheet. We want to select an existing spreadsheet. This is the important part. This is where you get all of those formulas pre-made for you. So I'm going to hit select. And because you just made a copy, it'll probably come up really near the top. There it is, attendance, Ms. Gear. That's the one that I just made a copy of. It's even still open up there. That's the one I want to link up. So I'm going to hit select. It'll open it again, so just to not confuse yourself, maybe go close the other version. So this now has a new front page. It's called Form Responses 2 down here at the bottom. Don't do anything with this page. As students check in on that Google form to take attendance, this will start to fill up. You don't ever need to touch this again. Don't touch it. Instead, you'll go over to the period 1, 2, 3, and 4 that you set up with those class lists. This is where you will check attendance.